I want to talk about this movie called Fair Play. It came out on Netflix about a week ago. This movie is a master class on how to have some game. Because the guy in this movie, he was very weak. He was a simp. And they made this female his girlfriend, and they was working together at this little firm or whatever. I don't know what type of firm it was. It was like a hedge fund or something. But she got a promotion and he didn't. He was mad about that. Instead of just being, happy for it and trying to flip the script, he was just being jealous. He was just being a simp. They were trying to, she was trying to have sex with him. He didn't want to have sex with her because she got a promotion and he didn't, which is some simp stuff, man. That's some simp stuff right there. And the movie started out crazy because the movie was kind of sick at the beginning because this girl, they was finna have sex and the girl was starting her period and she had blood everywhere and he had blood all on his shirt. It was just nasty. And then they wanted to have sex. She was still on her period. They had blood all over the sheets. I'm like, they don't need to show all that, man. They were doing too much with this movie as far as like showing that. That was kind of nasty. They didn't have to do all that. But anyways, I digress. The dude didn't have no game. He didn't know how to flip the script on this girl. He was just a simp. And the guy that runs the firm, he was like begging this dude at the end of the movie to give him a promotion. He just looked real weak. And he didn't know how to handle the situation. So the female, she ended up getting promoted and she get a big old check because she saved some type of project they had going on because the guy, he had messed it up and lost him a lot of money. And so she had saved the deal or whatever. She ended up getting a $575,000 check, so $500,000. And he saw that check and he just got even more simpish. But he did say he wanted to start his own firm at the end of the movie. So what he should have did was flip the script on her. See, he could, get half of that money that she got from that big old check, and she didn't even cash that check yet. So all he had to do was just play along. See if you can get half that $575,000, get about $250 out of her, and he gonna start his own firm. That's what he should have did. That's the pimping mindset. But this dude is a sucker simp. Some of these white dudes don't have no game like that. They just simping. If the female got a promotion, if I'm working with a woman and she got a promotion over me, I'm not tripping. If she gonna be my boss or whatever, me and her have something going on. They was living together on top of that. So the money that she make is your money. Basically, he didn't even see it like that. He wasn't trying to get the bag. He didn't have enough game. He didn't have enough finesse skills to get the bag out this girl. The girl liked him. The girl was in love with him. They was trying to get married to each other. He wanted to marry or whatever, but he was just a sucker simp. It was making me mad, all the simp stuff he was doing. He showed up to work acting a fool, ended up getting fired. Then he showed up to the little wedding type of party they was having. He was acting a fool there. She ended up breaking a bottle over his head, and they ended up having sex in the bathroom. He ended up putting her head down on on a faucet in the bathroom and got a little bruise on her face. And at the end of the movie, she was saying that he raped her, and she was something lying to the guy who was running the firm, saying that the guy was stalking her and all this other stuff. Just flipped the script on them. But they lived together. That don't make no sense. You know how? That don't make no sense. How the hell this woman gonna sit there and lie on this dude when they sit there and live together? All the people got to do is trace back, see where this woman living at, and you're gonna see that they share a damn apartment with each other. That's what it looked like through the whole movie. So I don't know why this woman wanted to sit there and lie, talking about this dude raped her, this dude was stalking her, but they lived together. That's what threw me for a loop with this movie. She turned on the dude, but because the dude was a simp, I can understand why she would turn, but she turned all the way on this dude. And then she wasn't even thinking about like these people doing an investigation to find out they've been living together. So everything she said was a complete lie. So she can get fired for that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know why this woman didn't think clearly. But at the end of the movie, she wanted the dude to apologize for saying whatever she felt that he needed to apologize for. So she took a knife and stabbed him in the arm, and she made him get on his knees and, make him cry. She was telling him to cry and all this stuff. Oh, the movie ended up real crazy for me. It was one of the craziest movies I ain't seen since Sanctuary. another movie kind of like this. This movie was crazy. And I give this movie a 9 out of 10 for the craziness of this movie. The relationship between these two just went downhill because the guy was a simp. The guy didn't know how to process the woman getting promotion over him. He should have been happy for her. You know what I'm saying? Another thing he should have been doing, like I said earlier, he should have been trying to finesse some money out of her. He said he wanted to start his own firm in San Francisco. All he had to do was ask the female for half the money. She even cashed a check yet. That's what I would have did. You know, I know this is a fictional movie or whatever, but in real life, I wouldn't even did none of that stuff he did. I would just went along with her. I wouldn't even got married to her, none of that. I would just try to take some of that money that she got, half that check that she didn't even cash yet. I would try to do that. Go start my own firm. I wouldn't be on my knees begging another man for a promotion at a job when he could have went and go find him another job at another firm or start his own firm. He was just doing some weak sucker stuff that he didn't have no business doing. It wasn't no alpha male behavior. He was basically a beta male. And this is what, a lot of people can learn from this movie. A lot of men can learn from this movie, especially how that woman turned on him at the end of the movie and started lying, and she wasn't even coming up with even logical lies. Because like I said earlier, if they would have did like an investigation, they would have found out that this woman and this man been living together for a long time. They've been up there at the job having a relationship with each other for a long time, and they was about to get married. So everything she said would have went out the window, and she probably would have been fired. So that don't make any sense. But like I said, this movie was pretty good. One of the best Netflix movies I ain't seen in a long time. Because Netflix be making some BS movies, but this one was good. Very good. I give this movie a 9 out of 10. It's been Motor God King, all hail to the God King, Church Tabernacle and Preach. And the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.